Night for the Cubs. The second base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Zobrist.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
7 o'clock.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Batting second. The white.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Nick.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Castellanos, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
The first baseman
from the stretch.
44.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. The first shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The next Cub up, Javier Baez, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive to center field. Marisnik is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Out. Time is called.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Here's George Springer. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Darvish pauses. 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Batting fourth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Oh, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Smoke toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Standing in, Jason Hayward.
The center fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay to second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now that's the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Hayward stands at second with no outs. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. A tag for 1. Striding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first
2 on here with 1 man out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Now batting number 44. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
44.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive base hit. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Chirinos.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Correa.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to right field. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gurriel in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Baez, the runner at third with no outs. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Another 0-2 from Greinke. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is. Here's Jake Marisnick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 and 2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jake Marisnick is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Altuve has a little over 1,400 base knocks in his major league career. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw is in time. Altuve is retired. 2 down now.
Number 4.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Nick Castellanos now. Last time through was a base hit.
The right fielder.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone! So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And this is hit hard to the right side. 7 runs, 13 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up.
Astros, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
First offering on its way.
The third baseman.
Skied into straightaway right.
Bregman.
Castellanos is there, 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hayward coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Now to the plate, number 44. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he got him. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Runners going. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, one away from the stretch.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
7 runs, 13 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he struck him out. Into the box, Jake Marisnick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, George Springer. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line drive to left. And Hayward has a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Marisnick is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Here's Michael Brantley.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alex Bregman becomes out number 2 this inning. Throw to first will get him easily. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1, here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Marisnick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Bryant is off of first with 2 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Base hit into right center. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. No hits to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Darvish is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and 1 strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. At the plate, George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he gets the strikeout, but they're not yet out of the inning due to some questionable defense. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start us off in the 8th. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Brantley.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Chopped in front of home plate. And there are 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Ben Zobrist.
He's set, and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ryan Presley enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 55.
Fly ball out to right field. After it is Brantley. He makes the running play. 2 down. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Springer. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Pedro Strop comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 46.
0-1 the count. 1-1 to Chirinos. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
He loses him on ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there he goes towards second. And he fouls this one off. On the move again from first. Pitch inside the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second. Last strike now for Houston. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Hayward.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And his confidence has to be in a really good place. Woody Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 24.
Kimbrell's ready. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He stays alive. Still 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.